has the lead here at the end of the quarter. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far.
My apologies, guys. I'm not sure what happened with the last stream, but we are live again, picking up where it left off. Michigan up 7-3 over USC going into the second quarter.
Ready now for the second period. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. To the air. It's Carr. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. They bring him down, but it's a big gainer to the 47. Timeout called by the defense. They go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout. The Wolverines lining up here on 1st and 10. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. Second down, we're going to throw it. Delivers quickly to the left side. Lucky for the junior quarterback that didn't get picked off. Now it's 3rd and long for this offense. Football right at midfield. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Let's it fly to the wideout. He's got a man down the middle. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 28. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. First down. Looking to throw the football. Grab down the middle. It's Stewart. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. He's running out of time here. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. And the Wolverines looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. The shotgun running play call. Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Design quarterback run. Making people miss. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Michigan. Conference championship pressure, they just grind away. Beautiful execution on that methodical drive.
Man, I can't think of a better stage than the conference championship to put together a drive like that. Moving the sticks, executing along the way, avoiding any turnover potential, and coming up with a touchdown. Great job.
Now the important point after attempt. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
14, USC 3.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and bring the football out to the 25-yard line. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. They got points on the board last time thanks to a long-range field goal. Looking to throw it on first down. No connection there. The pass is incomplete. At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? He hands it off from the gun. They'll tackle him right at the 31. And the Trojans looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Quarterback in the shotgun here on 3rd down. Lets it go quickly. Wide open downfield. They move the ball across midfield and set up a fresh set of downs. Offense beginning to click on this drive as they try to reach the end zone for the first time today. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Quick throw complete to the tight end. They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
And the Trojans pick up enough yardage to get a first down. Receiver in motion now. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. An inside give now from the shotgun. He's past the marker and still going. And the tackle is made, but the offense now is set up. First and goal from the 9. And the Trojans will line up now. It's first and goal. They'll try to run it in on first and goal. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. No gain makes it second and goal from the 9. We're going to score with a run to the right. Tough running to avoid a loss, and just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. The offense has been moving backwards here. Now a long way to go on third and goal. Out of the gun now on third down. Looking for 6. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Trojans.
Oh, the defense completely blows it here. They lose the tight end. He's a real option for this quarterback, especially on third and goal. I'm surprised they wouldn't put a big safety or a linebacker right on top of him. He's open. Quarterback made the throw, and they got a touchdown.
And now they'll set up for the point after. PAT up and good to get a little bit closer. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out, it's Flanagan. And it'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. You keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
How aggressive do you get on first and 10? One man in the backfield, and he'll get the football. Takes up the first, looking for more. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 41. The Wolverines come to the line in the hurry up.
Boy, is this tough to deal with for this defense. Not only do you give up a big gain, but look at this. They're already at the line of scrimmage about to snap the ball again.
Looking to throw. It's Carr. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. A completion sets up a second down play. Ball handed off. They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with a first down at the 17. The Wolverines line up on first and 10 now. He keeps it on the design run. Fights through a tackle. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. The back's got it. And they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain. An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Launching one to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Wolverines.
You put 5 wide receivers into a formation that puts so much pressure on the defense. Do you have enough guys that can cover? Quarterback does such a good job of finding the weakness and exploiting it.
So they'll try to add the lead now with a PAT. The extra point is good. They stretch the lead a little bit more. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
USC 10.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. First down, looking to throw the ball.
Swarm with a pass rush, a sack. Well, how about the push up front by the big fellas here? And when you can get pressure like this, that's what separates good defenses from great defenses. And you think back to the Michigan teams, when they've been exceptional, they've had defensive line play just like that.
The loss sets up a 2nd and long from the 20. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He's going for a big play downfield. The stop made at the 45, but enough for a 1st down.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's 3rd down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
Okay, we reached the 2-minute timeout. The offense some work to do here, trying to cut into this lead before halftime. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Looking for a man. Receiver makes the catch. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. They'll crank up the tempo here on 2nd down. The time is running out. Looking to throw here. Fires it to the wideout. Catch is made down the middle. They get him down, but not before he gets to the +38. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. 1st and 10 play coming up. Quarterback still with the football. They finally make the stop. The offense threatening down. 1st down to the 27. That run picks up 1st down yardage. A fresh set of downs for this offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Caught quickly.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yardage.
It's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Oh, and he dropped it. He could not hang on for a touchdown. My goodness. So he runs 4th down. Out comes the field goal team. He got it. The field goal's good.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. Returner decides to field it. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. Quick pass. The catch is made. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Miller's going to wrap up the 1st half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Chris, a Big Ten championship game that's already had its share of stirring moments. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player. And with that, let's send it back to Chris and Kirk and the exciting conclusion of the Big Ten championship.
And the Wolverines will kick this away to start the 2nd half. Returner looking to create better field position. Returner is brought down. Let's start with the next drive. And the USC offense is back out on the field. The passing game was effective in the 1st half. Let's see if they continue to lean on that as they try to make up the deficit here. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32. And the Trojans hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
It's a nice throw and a great catch by this USC wide receiver to pick up a 1st down. And Boy, oh boy, USC quarterbacks and receivers, efficiency and timing and speed and execution. Boy, they are putting it on display once again today.
Pass caught. Second down now. It off out of the shotgun. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. The Trojans starting a new series here on 1st and 10. He's looking to throw. Short throw complete to the tight end. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. Offense operating at high tempo now, no huddle. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Third down play here out of the shotgun. And the receivers got him. They get the third down conversion. First down now from the 37. First down here for this offense. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman. Second down after that run on the previous play. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Well, we've seen him do this in the past. A good throw, get the first. Here comes the tempo.
Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looks to the left. Pass caught. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. From the shotgun, handoff inside.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this second down.
And he'll be smarter right at the line for no gain. Crucial. Third down coming up in the red zone. Can he keep the drive going, or they have to settle for 3? And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Third down, out of the shotgun. Pass rush closing in. Touchdown, Southern Cal, as the QB fights his way into the end zone. Methodical but effective, Kirk. Probably one of the most impressive drives we've seen in a conference championship game.
Hey, I have to agree with you. Long drives like that are like a great painting. Slowly layering all the intricate facets until you have a masterpiece completed. That drive was put together in the same fashion. Just masterful execution on that drive.
Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. And he grabs it in the end zone. The conversion will tie up this football game. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Return starts from inside the 5. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They pick up 4, so second down and 6 coming up. And it's a bunch formation. Back to pass. It's Carr. Good catch made on the sideline. That's enough for a first down. They bring him down with the junior quarterback showing off the cannon. Play action here on first down. A deep shot, but he paid for it. This one is broken up and falls incomplete. Here's the second down play. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. And this one is caught. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. short connection to the tight end here. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches to go. And they'll kick it away here. That takes a big bounce and rolls all the way into the end zone for a touchback. And the Trojans offense is back out on the field. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop him this time. Tackle at the 40. That'll earn a fresh set of downs. And the Trojans will crank up the tempo.
They're going to pick up a first down. Nice catch, but even a better throw to show that accuracy and efficiency from that quarterback spot. And my gosh, they have so many great quarterbacks over the years that played at USC. Go back to Carson Palmer, the year he won the Heisman. What a brilliant career he had for the men of Troy. Matt Leinart, think back to those Norm Chow offenses and the championships that Matt Leinart won. And, of course, more recently, Caleb Williams for Lincoln Riley, running and throwing and making throws just like that.
And the big play to start the drive, but now 2 incompletions. They face a 3rd and 10. Looking to throw yet again. Bringing pressure. And they trap them for a sack.
Great call here going with that nickel defense, giving you more speed on the field on that 3rd down and long. Nowhere to go. Gave the defensive line plenty of time to come up with that sack. Now it's 4th down and long.
The Trojans will line up to boot it away. This will be the first punt for this offense tonight. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. Last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. On first down, why not keep it on the ground? And the tackle is made, but let's check out what this flag is about. Solid gain in the play there, wiped out by the penalty flag. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Takes the toss, heads to his right. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. Finds his man. It's Lawson. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain. Empty backfield. Offense spreading the field to 5 wide. Scanning the field. It's Carr. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. So out comes the field goal team from a long way out. They are putting a whole lot of faith in this kicker. A tremendous make. He's got a howitzer for a leg.
The snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback on the start of the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Fire to the right side, complete. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They bring him down, but a huge gain. They cross midfield to the 49. And the Trojans come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. They keep him guessing with a run. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. So, Kirk, Michigan has the lead here at the end of the quarter. Sitting in pretty good position as we wrap up the 3rd quarter. Let's check out the game stats so far.
21.
We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Quarterback keeps the football. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away. Important third down play coming up. This would be a 56-yard attempt if they don't gain anything. And the Trojans look to keep this drive moving. It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. They'll stop him behind the line.
And I'm back, guys. So it looks like I made it in time for the 4th quarter. We're just less than 2 minutes into the 4th quarter. Michigan's got a slight 3-point lead over USC. USC's driving on the Michigan side of the field. 2nd and 12 here. We get a 2-yard gain on a short pass by USC. 3rd and 10. Shotgun, 4 receivers, 3 left, 1 right. Michigan loading up the line. Blitz by Michigan. Pocket collapsing. Fires deep down the field. Hit as he throws it. One-on-one coverage. Knocked down by the defender, and his call's incomplete. USC's going to punt from Michigan's 38-yard line. The punt will go off right from midfield. It'll go out of bounds at the 21-yard line. Michigan ball. Michigan with a 3-point lead here. Under center, wing formation. Hands it to Kapana. Kapana running up the middle. Gain of 6. Kapana over 75 yards on the game now. Shotgun for Carr. 3 receivers. Trips right. 1 tight end in line.
Dropping back. It's Carr.
Fires left sideline. Caught. Couldn't tell who that was that caught it, but it was a nice catch for a 1st down. Under center, single back, 4 receivers. Hands it off to Kapana. Kapana up the middle. Met at the line, taken down for a 1-yard loss. 2nd and 11. Single back, wing formation, 2 tight ends in line, 2 receivers wide right. Draws back to throw. Carr over the middle. It's caught underneath, just shy of the 1st down. It'll be a gain of 9. 3rd and 2 for Michigan. Shotgun slot right, 3 receivers. Hands it to Kapana up the middle. Jukes at the line, gets the 1st down. Tackle down at the 49-yard line. 1st down, Michigan. Shotgun now, 2 receivers, 2 tight ends. Hands it to Kapana. Kapana running right, gets through the line, splits the defenders, gets it down to the 43-yard line. It'll be 2nd and 1 Michigan. 2nd and 1 for Michigan, but their center, Ty Haywood, is now being taken off the field and going to get looked at by the training staff. That'll bring Jake Guarnera in at center. Carr under center now. Quick pass underneath. Chris Lawson, I think, on the catch for the 1st down. Tackled at the 32. High formation, 2 receivers tight. Hands it to Semple. Semple running right. Taken down behind the line for a loss of 2. 2nd and 12. Michigan draining a lot of time off the clock. We're down to 5.5 minutes left in the game. Shotgun for Carr. Hands it to Semple. Semple runs up the middle, gets past the defender. Tackled down at the 25-yard line. That'll leave 4 yards to go for the 1st down. 3rd and 4 Michigan. Shotgun. 4 receivers, 3 bunch tight left, 1 wide right. Fakes the handoff to Semple. Carr keeps it. On the quarterback run. Takes it all the way down past the 10-yard line. Carr tackled at the 8-yard line. 1st and goal Michigan. Now they come out in shotgun, empty backfield for Carr. 1 tight end and 4 receivers spread 5 wide. Carr looking to throw. Standing in the pocket, right side of the end zone, knocked down by the defender, incomplete, 2nd and goal. Carr has got to make sure he does not throw an interception. Hands it to Semple. Semple runs up the middle, jukes the defender at the line of scrimmage. Gets it down to the 2-yard line, and now we've got an injury on USC side, Dalvin Dubois. Just over 4 minutes left in the game, and we're going to have an injury timeout. Michigan with a 3-point lead, 3rd and goal from the 2-yard line. Goal line set. Pull back in. Hands it to Diego Longoria, the power back, who punches it in for a score. Touchdown, Michigan. They improved their lead to 10 following the extra point with just over 4 minutes left to go. Nice push from the offensive line to open up that hole for Diego Longoria.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. Extra point up and good. A double-digit
Extra point's good.
here in the fourth quarter.
10-point lead for Michigan late in the fourth.
touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
USC 21.
Fields it inside
Fields
the
it at the 2.
Now
Wow.
brought down by the coverage
That Michigan defender, number 23, came down like a bullet,
back on the field.
taking the returner at the 13-yard line.
Can they get this
Alejado
offense
keeps
going
it
finally? Get some points out of
on
this
the play
possession.
action, fires deep over the middle, collision mid-air, and it falls incomplete, 2nd and 10.
Offense lines up for a second down play.
Shotgun, 4 receivers, tight formation, trips left, 1 right.
There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball.
Underneath, caught on the drag route.
Downfield.
Gets it past the 35, tackled at the 38-yard line. Joey Olsen with the catch and is over 100 yards on the game.
Also to the line to run the hurry up.
Alejado trying to hurry his team back to the line and reserve their 3 timeouts. Empty backfield, draws back to throw. Quick pass to the receiver on a screen. It's caught, gain of 2, tackled down immediately at the 40. 2nd and 8, USC. 3.5 minutes left on the clock. Shotgun for Alejado.
And the quarterback dropping back.
Throw, fires over the middle. It's caught on the slant route. Gets it across midfield, tackled at the 36-yard line. 1st and 10, USC. 10-point game. 3 minutes, 15 seconds left on the clock. USC's hurrying back to the line. Shotgun.
But with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country.
More receiver
Never
set.
count these guys
Quick
out.
pass over the middle to the tight end. Hits him in the hands, but it's knocked out by the hit from Shamari Earls. It'll fall incomplete. 2nd and 10. Clock will stop at 3:05. Shotgun, 4 receivers. 3 right, 1 left. Tight formation. Slot receiver goes in motion, right to left.
Looking to throw it again.
Fires over the middle, and it's caught. Tackled immediately down to the 16-yard line. First and goal. Excuse me, 1st and 10 for the Trojans from the 16-yard line. Shotgun now, 3 receivers, 1 tight end in line. Alejado with the snap. And he's under pressure and sacked. Zeno Umeazulu with the sack on Alejado knocks him back to the 24-yard line. 2nd and 18. USC's going to hurry back. Playing tempo here. Scrambling out of the pocket, trying to make something happen. He's got some yardage. Slides down just shy of the 1st down at the 7. It'll be 3rd and inches. Hurrying back to the line. Still have all 3 timeouts. Just under 2.5 minutes. Empty backfield for Alejado.
Looking to pick up the first down through the air.
Steps up in the pocket. Fires over the middle, and it's intercepted. Shamari Earls, the strong safety. Man, he should have just kneeled that down in the end zone. He tries to bring it out, but then steps out at the 2. That sets up Michigan in a dangerous spot where they could get hit with the safety. 2 points, and they have to punt it back. It's a nice interception, but that was not a good decision to try to run it back. Right here, he should have just kneeled it down.
Wolverines offense is back on
Carr
the field.
takes over in shotgun from his own end zone. 2-yard line of scrimmage.
Let's see if they can keep that going here.
Hands it to the running back. Cuts up the middle. Capana gets it to the 5-yard line. Gain of 3.
Now a timeout taken.
Trojans are going to use their first timeout. They've got 2 remaining. Just over 2 minutes left in the game. Carr in shotgun. Duo set. 3 receivers. Hands it off to Capana. Capana runs up the middle. Jukes left at the line. Gain of 3. USC uses their 2nd timeout. 3rd and 4 for Michigan. 2:07 on the clock. Carr in shotgun. 4 receivers. 3 wide right, 1 wide left. Blitz by USC. Over the middle throw, and it's intercepted by USC at the 20-yard line. Horrible decision by C.J. Carr. Wow. What a bonehead throw by C.J. Carr.
And the quarterback working with the lead, run the football here.
Backed up against his own end zone, and he just throws a floater over the middle to the Mike linebacker, Jaden Walker. Wow. Amarian Stewart the target, but I don't think that had any chance of getting to Amarian Stewart the way it was thrown. Alejado with the quick RPO pass out of the backfield. Gain of 4, 12-yard line, 2nd and 6. Hit the 2-minute timeout. Man, and to do that before the 2-minute timeout, giving USC an extra timeout. What a bonehead play by C.J. Carr. Wow. Here you see the replay again. What a bad throw. Empty backfield for Alejado. 5 receiver set. Spread wide.
There's the snap. They'll set up the
Quick
throw.
pass over the middle, and it's intercepted. Cameron Booth returns the favor, intercepting it at the 4-yard line, returns it back to the 7, and it's Michigan ball.
Boy, the offense just cannot afford to throw this interception. It's already a 2-possession game. By throwing this pick,
Last 3 possessions have ended with interceptions close to Michigan's own end zone.
So here's the first play of the drive.
Shotgun slot left. 3 receivers for Carr. Just play smart with the ball. Hands it off to Kapana. Kapana runs up the middle. Cuts back left. No gain on the play. 7-yard line. USC uses their final timeout. 2nd and 10 Michigan. Just under 2 minutes left to go. Carr hands it off to the running back. Is that Kapana? No, that's Semple. Cuts through the line, gets all the way down to the first down marker, and that's going to be the game. 1st and 10 for Michigan. And they're going to kneel it out for a 31-21 10-point win over USC. Their 2nd over USC for the season, and this time for the Big Ten championship. Connor Stallions, with his first undefeated season as the head coach of the Michigan Wolverines in year 4, 2028, goes undefeated and wins the Big Ten championship, and will try to defend their 2027 national championship with a repeat run. There's the quarterback, C.J. Carr, who played a great game all day until the end, where he almost gave it away if it wasn't for the defense stepping up to stop USC with back-to-back interceptions, bookending the interception thrown by Carr. Let's take a look at the stats for the game. So Michigan 19 first downs to USC's 23. Total offense, USC had 410 to Michigan's 364. Total plays ran, USC ran 68 with a 6 yards average. Michigan ran 56 with a 6.5 yard average. Run game, USC was 21 carries for 75 yards, 1 touchdown, and a 3.6 yard per rush. Michigan 32 carries, 169 yards, 2 touchdowns, and a 5.3 yards per rush average. In the pass game, USC was 34 of 47 for 335 yards and 1 touchdown with an average of 7.1. Michigan with 18 of 24 for 195 yards and 2 touchdowns, an average of 8.1. Third down conversion percentages, both were almost identical. USC 64%, Michigan 63%. No 4th down conversions were attempted. 1 2-point conversion was attempted and completed by USC. Red zone efficiency percentage, Michigan 75%, USC 50%. Turnovers, Michigan won the turnover battle by +2. Michigan threw 1 interception, USC threw 3. Punt return yards, Michigan 15, none for USC. Kick return yards, 98 for Michigan, 39 for USC. Total yards on the game, 477 for Michigan, 449 for USC. Punt average, 42 for Michigan, 32 for USC. 1 penalty in the game for 10 yards on Michigan. Time of possession was almost split even, with Michigan having possession 24 minutes and 5 seconds, and USC having it for 23 minutes and 55 seconds. Individual player stats for the Michigan Wolverines. C.J. Carr, 18 of 24 for 195 yards, 2 touchdowns, 1 interception, a QB rating of 162.4, and a 75% completion percentage. Run game, Micah Kapana with 16 carries, 99 yards. C.J. Carr, 7 carries, 38 yards, and a touchdown. Trent Semple, 2 for 28. Marion Stewart, 2 for 2. Diego Longoria, 1 for 2 on that touchdown run from the 2-yard line to punch it in late in the game. Receiving, Marion Stewart, 4 catches, 70 yards. Luke Harpring, 4 catches, 27 yards, and a touchdown. Vinny Van Buren, 3 for 15. Chris Lawson, 3 for 48 with a touchdown. Donovan Murph, 2 for 15. Trent Semple, 1 for 11, and Micah Kapana, 1 for 9. Blocking, we had no sacks given up that were attributed to the offensive line. Tackles leader was safety Tommy Mitrione. TFL's leader was Wendell Gregory with 3. Sacks, we had 2 from Wendell Gregory, 1 from Zeno Manzulu. Interceptions, 2 for Shamari Earls, 1 for Cameron Booth. PBUs, Jaden Sanders led with 4. else hop out. We'll advance to the postseason. We'll take a look at end of season awards before ending the video. We did win the Big Ten championship. Alright, let's advance the week. Michigan 13-0 for the first time since 2023 and the first time under head coach Connor Stallions. Shamari Earls with his game in the Big Ten championship, 2 tackles, 2 interceptions, 1 PBU, got Big Ten Defensive Player of the Week. I don't know why they put this week here. Alright, let's see what comes up. We kept the number 1 ranking. Jeff Scroggins, the quarterback for Georgia, 4,500 yards, 50 touchdowns, 73% completion percentage, wins the Heisman. Cameron Booth, our Sam linebacker, won the Chuck Bednarik Award. Season stats, 36 tackles, 46 assisted tackles, and 15 TFLs. He also had plenty of interceptions and sacks. Lugard Edikpai wins Defensive End of the Year, 14 sacks, 21 tackles, 22 TFLs. Cameron Booth, Bronco Nagurski Award. Luke Harpring wins the John Mackey Award for Best Tight End with 76 catches, 816 yards, and 10 touchdowns. Otis Beck wins the Lou Groza Award for Best Kicker with 25 field goals of 28 attempted and an 89% field goal percentage. Ty Haywood wins the Outland Award for the... I don't remember if that's offensive line or center. I think Remington center, so Outland has to be for just the offensive line. Shamari Earls wins the Paycom Jim Thorpe Award. 5 interceptions, 47 tackles, 9 PBUs. Ty Haywood also wins the Remington Award. 13 games played, 654 snaps. Cameron Booth wins the Dick Butkus Award. Lugard Edikpai also wins the Lombardi Award. Alright, we do have a bye week here. Let's check who we can look at for our open offensive coordinator position. Alright, so we got Charles Huff, the head coach of Southern Mississippi. I'll pass. I'm looking for a talent developer. Hector Luna is a really good one. I like him. He may be our guy, but I'm going to keep looking. So Eddie George, that would be hilarious if we got Eddie George. Former player at Ohio State, former running back for the Tennessee Titans, but we're not going to go for him. Brent Brennan from Arizona. No, not the allotment that we want. Alex Mortensen from UAB. Good setup, but not the one we're looking for. David Morales from Bowling Green. Not bad, but not what we're looking for. We're going to offer Hector Luna, I think. Yeah, we'll offer Hector Luna. Alright, so the final top 25 rankings. We got Michigan at 1, Georgia at 2, Duke at 3, Pitt at 4, Florida 5, number 6 USC, Auburn 7, Penn State 8, Tennessee 9, Notre Dame 10, Texas 11, Texas A&M 12, University of Miami 13, Clemson 14, Louisville 15, LSU 16, SMU 17, ULM number 18, wow. Iowa, number 19, Louisiana, 20, Mizzou, 21, Baylor, 22, East Carolina, 23, Oklahoma State, 24, and NC State, 25. Look at the playoff bracket. So we will play the winner of Tennessee and Penn State in the Rose Bowl. Assuming that we win there, we will play one of Baylor, Florida, or Pitt. On the other side of the bracket, we got ULM taking on USC, the winner facing Duke in the Orange Bowl. Notre Dame taking on Auburn, the winner facing Georgia in the Sugar Bowl. All right, let's look at the Heisman race. So Jeff Scroggins won it. The other finalists were quarterback Deuce Knight at Tennessee, Drew Mestemaker, who stayed at North Texas for all 4 seasons. Wow. Micah Alejado from USC, and Cole Feuerbacher from Missouri State. Wow. Let's look at the award winners. Did we come in place for any of the other ones? Micah Kapana was number 10 in the Maxwell Award and the Walter Camp Award. Connor Stallions number 7 in the Coach of the Year. CJ Carr number 8 for the Davey O'Brien Award. Shamari Earls was 3rd for Chuck Bednarik. Lugard Edikpaye, Brenton Brooks, and Wendell Gregory were all in the top 10 as well. Same thing for the Bronco Nagurski Award. The Jim Thorpe Award, Josiah Edmonds and Deontay Liggins were both in top 10. Micah Kapana was the runner-up for Doak Walker. Brenton Brooks and Wendell Gregory were 2nd and 3rd for the Lombardi. Same for Defensive End of the Year. Zeno Meazulu was number 10 in that one. The Outland Trophy Interior Lineman of the Year. Top 3 were Ty Haywood, George Cherry, and Jake Guarnera. John Mackey Award, Luke Harpring won that. The Broyles Award, Connor Walker was number 5. PJ Fleck was number 7. Alright. Let's look at All-Americans. Alright, so Micah Kapana, Luke Harpring, our entire offensive line, and both of our edges, Edikpaye and Brenton Brooks, got first team All-American, as did Cameron Booth, Shamari Earls, and Otis Beck. Second team, Jose Shields, George Cherry, Mike Wolf, Wendell Gregory. Freshman, Jose Shields, Paul Hicks, Romeo Sauer, Tommy Mitrione. And then if we look at Conference All-Americans, Kapana, Amarian Stewart, Harpring, our entire starting offensive line, our edges, Edikpaye and Brenton Brooks, Cameron Booth, Josiah Edmond, Tommy Mitrione, Shamari Earls, Otis Beck. Second team conference, Jose Shields, Caden Strayhorn, George Cherry, Mike Wolf, Zeno Meazulu, Wendell Gregory, Deontay Liggins, and Jaden Sanders. And then conference freshmen, Trent Semple, Jose Shields, Paul Hicks, Romeo Sauer, Oscar Cashman, Colin Calloway, Tommy Mitrione, and Reggie Gideon. Let's look at our season stats before we add to them in the playoffs. So on the season, CJ Carr, 307 of 380, 80% completion percentage, 4,055 yards, 40 touchdowns, 8 interceptions. Bryce Baker played in 3 games, threw 11 of 15, 73%, 181 yards, 2 touchdowns. Run game, Micah Kapana, 187 carries, 1270 yards, 8 touchdowns. Trent Semple, 56 carries, 271 yards, 5 touchdowns. Longoria, 30 carries, 172 yards, 4 touchdowns. Receiving, Amarian Stewart, 1,096 yards with 10 touchdowns. Murph with 838, 7 touchdowns. Harpring with 816 and 10 touchdowns. Blocking, how many sacks did we give up on the season? Wow, we only gave up 5 sacks all season long. 3 by Max Simonson, 1 each by Haywood and Cherry. On defense, our tackles leader was Shamari Earls with 47. Our solo tackles and total tackles. TFL's leader was split between Edikpaye and Brooks with 22 apiece. Our sacks leader on the season, 14 for Edikpaye, 12.5 for Gregory. Kicking, our Lou Groza award-winning kicker, 25 of 28 from the field, 89%, a long of 62, and a perfect 72 for 72 on extra points. Our second-year punter, 13 games played, 19 punts, 804 yards, an average on the season of 42.3, which is a pretty big improvement over last year. On kick returns, we had 31 returned by Zaire Flanagan for 538 yards. Ahmad had 7 for 128. Punt returns, Amarian Stewart 35 attempts, 302 yards, 1 touchdown. All right. Since we don't have anything else to do this week, we'll go ahead and advance and see if we get Hector Luna and see who our opponent will be in the next episode. All right. So we will be taking on the number 9 ranked Tennessee Volunteers in the Rose Bowl. Hector Luna has accepted our offer to become offensive coordinator for next season. Alright, so we got our offensive coordinator. Let's take a look at the bracket for the playoffs. Okay, so Baylor beat Florida 31-28. Wow, number 12 beat number 5. Tennessee beat Penn State by 1 point, 24-23. USC defeated ULM 34-13 to move on to take on Duke. And Notre Dame upset Auburn 44-14 to move on and take on Georgia. Alright, well, the quarterfinals are set. The next time I go live with this, I'll probably do the entire playoff run, whether that's 1 more game or 3 more games in the same video. And then we'll move on to the off season. Appreciate everyone that rocked with us, and if you enjoyed the video, let me know. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Follow me everywhere on social media at Kinetic615. Make sure to take a moment to look at the GoFundMe link in the YouTube bio. It's also linked at the top of my X profile at Kinetic615. Feel free to shoot me a message on Twitter or Discord. And until next time, guys, as always for me, it's Skull Vikes and Go Blue.